What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today in the world of indie games, I got something special for you. We're playing around with Swordhaven, which is a nondescript CRPG that's actually being made by the developers of Atom RPG, which in my opinion is one of the better Fallout spin-offs. You can find both of those games on Steam. There's Atom RPG and also Trudegrad. They're both really, really good, but apparently they've got this on Kickstarter right now. So we're going to take a look at it today and see if it's worth your time. It's probably going to take about 30 minutes. Let's dive on in. I got all the associated links for you down below in the description. One warning there. If you're going to use Kickstarter, check out the page. Make sure you know what you're getting into. But other than that, let's take a look at the game. You'll also find a link down there to my Discord and my Twitch stream just in case you wanted to hang out live. So we've got to make a character. We can be male or we can be female. Already got the name slotted on in. We can pick a background between bandit and noble. Bandit seems to be mostly focused on axes and blunt weapons and kind of like thievery. And it looks like the noble is based on intimidation, outdoorsmanship, bladed weapons, and strength. Sure, I'd like to be a member of the landed gentry. You've also got a bunch of stats that you can apply right here. They all start out on a 5. If you, well, I guess you can actually like minimize them if you really want to. Foof. We can get on in here and make this customizable, but each of these stats affects a number of different skills and also affects the things that your character can do as far as their attributes, their HP, their carry weight, all that kind of stuff. I went ahead and reallocated all the stats as such. You can see what the associated things are over on the right. But the good news is we're going into our skills right here, so you can see all the stuff that I have highlighted or tagged anyways. For right now, with the 20 points that we have available, I was actually hoping we'd be a little bit better at persuasion. Unfortunately, we're not very good at it. It looks like there's thresholds where we get special abilities on each of these things. I'll probably just go with bladed weapons and lean into that. Since we're already reasonably decent at it, I'll probably dump some points into persuasion right there. And then let's call it a little tiny bit of outdoorsmanship, I suppose. I don't know why the nobles are good at outdoorsmanship. I would think the nobles would be kind of bad at that, but they'd be good at, like, I don't know, choosing what fort to use based on the thing that has been brought out. You can also have a distinction. These are passive buffs and debuffs. Sort of like if you've ever played something like Project Zomboid. These are kind of like your positive and your negative quirks. You can take them or you can not take them. Some of them hugely change the outcome of the game and the way that you play. So, for example, Eagle-Eyed makes it so you're better with ranged weapons, but you can't wear a helmet. You've got Brainy Beanpole over here. It gives you a bunch of intellect, crafting, medicine, but it makes you suck at intimidation, persuasion, bluffing, and haggling. You know, stuff like that. You can also pick some skills over here. We've got about 6 skills to play around with in the sword tree. Everything from kind of like half swording on up to like lacerating strikes. We'll probably just take the lacerating strikes to get us moving. I'm actually okay with that appearance. There's only one voice to play around with, so let's get to the actual gameplay, shall we? As you're about to take your leave and head for the village, a soft voice addresses you with a sing-song lilt. You turn and turn to you stop and turn to your right. Leaving so soon, my lord? Yup. Pray, could I accompany you at least until we reach the village? I feel much safer in the company of a knight. I don't know, am I a knight? Is that the kind of noble that I am? Well, in the pursuit of chivalry, we can't leave a lady to go by herself. Magnifique, give me a few seconds to gather. Who am I kidding? I have nothing to gather. So where's the village? It's called Clamreach. We need to follow the road through the forest, cross the river, hope there's a bridge, then head east at the first crossroads. All right. Got it. Before we depart, the chest that you're sitting on is yours. I asked around and nobody's claiming it. The sailors stowed it in our boat by mistake. We ought to see what's inside. All right, cool. Let's see what's inside the chest of Roonies. So it looks like we've got an old school like Baldur's Gate tab down here in the bottom left that we can play around with. I don't know if we're good at this, but we can try.
Easy as lizard pie.
Hey, we did it. What do we got in here? So we've got an empty bottle. We've got a weak potion of innervation. Gives us a brief burst of energy. It's a refreshing drink that gives us a performance increasing. Yeah, performance enhancing utilities. Sure. Why not? We can start this adventure out on the sauce. The storyline thus far is that we were on a ship and the captain inexplicably sent us to the shore. Before arriving at the destination, it's not really explained so far what that meant. What is that right there? Is that like a clam? There's nothing inside the clam. I was hoping for a pearl, and instead my hopes have been dashed. Let's look around and see what we can find here. There's a shovel. Is the shovel useful for anything? I'm going to pick up the shovel just in case. Games like this always have some kind of, like, digging mini game that I got to play around with. Into the forest we go. What is that thing? It's all red. I'm going to click it. It looks like it is a dragon leaf. All right. I got myself a brand new dragon leaf. They said to follow the trail and then head east when we arrive at a crossroads. So that's exactly what I'm going to do because I don't feel like we're particularly incredibly well equipped right now. Let's go. Yeah, let's go down. Technically, this is northward. So I don't know if the directions were abundantly true. We may want to treat her with a little bit of suspicion moving forward. She might be trying to lead us off the path of chivalry and steal our virtue in the bushes.
Let's see what's out there.
Well, it looks like we did indeed find a bridge once we got further on down the road. Cross it? What kind of weapon do I have right now? Just a big knife? All right, I'll keep my big knife. There's a big lizard up there. Is it a friendly lizard? Is it a Komodo dragon or is it like a Bromodo dragon? So it looks like we've got AP to fool around with, and it looks like it's going to take us quite a bit of it in order to fire at the enemy. Let's just pass her turn, and we'll let the Bromodo dragon do what he's going to do. I'd say, yeah, I'd probably like to walk up on this guy and smack him. There you go. Shiv that fool. We've got a 63% chance to hit. All right. I was going to say, there's a pretty good chance we're going to get dodged here, but that's a pretty big lizard. Are there attacks of opportunity? It doesn't look like there are. Go ahead and fire a crossbow at him. There we go. Crossbow bolt will settle him on down. I'm going to angle the camera a little bit better, too. King Skink. Ow, he scratched me, dude. He scratched me right on my boobie. And then he bit me in the wang. I don't like this creature. This creature's a douche. Yeah, just keep stabbing. Just keep stabbing. It's going to work out. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. It's interesting we don't have to reload the crossbow in between shots. We got one of those steampunk crossbows. So we've got two big old hunks of meat, probably cut from the tail of this big old guy. I don't even know what to eat off of a lizard. Like the legs and the tail. I've had crocodile and I've had alligator, and I think you just eat the tail off of that. So I guess we just take it off the tail. Do I get my health back in any way, shape, or form? Oh, I can rest. But only if I have foodles, eh? I only have a little tiny bit of food, so I'm probably not going to mess around with that too much. Let's keep heading on into the terrifying wood. What's in this direction? Doesn't particularly say what's in this direction.
The road is calling.
My nerves are a little bit wrecked. Maybe we should explore a little bit more and see what's around. Like, maybe we'll find, like, a dead guy out here that's clad out in, like, +1 gear, and it'll give us, like, an advantage. On the edge of the map here, it looks like there's a bag. It's got a healing salve inside of it. It's got a Wendian cap that apparently wearing a slouchy beanie hat gives me better persuasion. I never latched onto that in 2011, but hey, I'm open to being convinced. Is there anything else, Lamp? There's a Skeletor, huh? A bog iron dagger blade, which is an ingredient. Okay. Throw that on in there too. Why not? I like the appearance of the mini-map up here. I'm just kind of like clearing out Fog of War and sort of exploring the area to see what they might be hiding from me out here. But I do very much like that hand-painted map right there. I wish more games would do stuff like that. I've noticed it's come back into vogue lately, but the hand-painted maps always look good. Ooh, I found a cave. Dare I go inside said cave? Let's go inside the cave after a quick save.
I got a bad feeling about this place.
Let's see what's out there.
Me too. I have a bad feeling about it, but also treasure. Have you considered that?
Enemies are nearby.
There they are. I didn't even see them. Oh yeah, dude. There's like some weird little Wolverine things over there. Are they gonna bite me in the face? Oh, it's more of the lizards. Well, I mean, if I can get there and attack, we might as well. I've been dodged. There's like little ones. A skinklet. All right. Well, I'm going to focus on the big one first. There we go. Ooh, we got like a critical hit right there. Ow! They bit me again, dude. These creatures are really unfriendly, so I'm guessing it re-rolls initiative every single round. Another big dodge right there. Uh-oh, that's probably not good. Run away. I was gonna say, at least deny like a little bit of AP off the little ones. Fire at that guy. Yo, she's like way better at combat than I am. Like, she's actually dope. Dude, 65% chance in like 5 dodges in a row.
Is that the best you can do?
It's okay, the little ones only get to attack once. I'm just gonna have to rely on her to clear this all out for me. There we go. Please land an attack, he said, pleading with the universe. There we go. It's okay, I'm only mostly mangled and wounded right now. Like, I'm only mostly hideously mangled. Oh, we can get our arrows back. Nice. Sick, dude. Let's get our arrows back. I was actually starting to worry about that situation. Like, my ammunition is going down pretty terrifyingly fast. I would like to get some of my ammo back. We got enough food to rest a couple times, though, so that's good. Assuming there's nothing else gnarly inside the cave, we should be okay. What do we have going on over here? We've got a mortar and a pestle. Okay, we've got 5 arrows right there. I should probably transfer those over to the lady. Can I do that like so? Yeah, go ahead and give her her arrows back. She's going to need those. We've also got a bone statuette, which doesn't have an icon yet, but it looks like we can sell it. We've got a pearl. We've got a hogweed. All right, going out in them bushes on out there with the trees and the hogweed, man.
Time for exploration.
I don't know if exploration is entirely worked out for you yet, dude. Your flesh is hanging off your body in ribbony bits. I'd be kind of like anti-adventuring if it was me personally. Now, let's go ahead and rest for 8 hours. That got me all my HP back, so I'll take it. I like the little turning time wheel thing they've got going on right there. It's not quite as immersive as what you would expect from like Baldur's Gate 3. So this game came at a really inopportune time because I finally dove into Baldur's Gate 3. And sheesh. That's a game that kind of like ruins all other RPGs for you, isn't it? It like sets up a level of expectation that's like, well, damn. We'll throw this on. I was like boggled to find that like if you camp in any location, they made like a separate camping location for every major point of interest. It's just crazy how much work went into that title. I suppose we should check along that side of the road too. Not really much left to explore on this map. I looked around, but I didn't really see anything. So we'll just go to the next map over and see what that's got waiting for us. After a brief trek through the forest, you come to the first substantial signs of civilization, a flimsy fence to your right and an overgrown pasture on your left. Can you smell that, my lord? Chimney smoke wafting from the north. Since the village is nigh, let me say thank you for ensuring my safety during the journey. Yeah, you conducted yourself well out there. A lady should have a few useful skills. Alas, this is where our paths part, at least for the time being. I'm going to seek out the local guest house, but I needn't impose any further on your time for that. I'll spend the night and travel on to Swordhaven tomorrow morning with a trade caravan. Then again, who knows? She looks back at you. Feel free to drop by, especially if you hear any amusing local anecdotes. Okay. Your visit would be most welcome. I hope, the Nova Draconian innkeepers accept songs and tales in payment in lieu of coin. Oh well, may fortune favor you until we meet again.
No problem.
All right. I'm all by my lonesome now, and since I seem to kind of be like hot smoking ass at combat, despite being a noble knightsman, I'll probably try to stay out of trouble from here. Without the backup, she had the medieval Draco, dude. I needed that backup. Oh no, dude, I found myself in combat already. Run away? There's like 5 of them. Oh no, dude, they woofing it up. I'm just gonna run down the road and hope for the best. This is what I get for straying from the path, man. This is what I get. And they're probably gonna be able to intercept too. They've only got 10 HP, but I bet they can do some damage. Because my knife strike only does like 6 damage. So that's assuming I land all my 60% swings, which I'm not inclined to say is a possibility. Hey, guy with a donkey, back me up here. Let that thing off the leash. I know people that use donkeys to guard their horses. Let that thing off. Let him go fight. Back me up here. Individual with cart, are you gonna back me up? I don't think he's gonna back me up, dude. It looks like they can occupy this space, too. This is not good. This is distinctively problematic. All right, I'm gonna stop right here, and we're gonna try to fight them off. Hopefully the other ones, like, have to go around. It looks like they do, indeed, have to go around. Okay, we got one. There we go. We've almost got two. Oh, they deal 0 damage. Okay. They have a chance to deal 0 damage, though. That's actually a really nice revelation. Keep stabbing. Yes, just keep stabbing wildly. We tried running away. That didn't work out. Now we're just going to stab wildly. Like, take the shark implement and stick it inside the dog. All right, another one bites the dust. Well, that didn't turn out quite as badly as I expected it to. I figured, dude, I figured they were going to, like, drag me off into the bushes and just, like, eat all my associated parts. Oh, what to do, what to do. Well, definitely not help Splat. That's what I noticed. He's going to stand there and let me get eaten, bro. Not cool, man. Not cool. If you're about to offer me a quest, I don't know if we're friends. I'm going to extort you. What? What do you want? Greetings, Wanderer. Could you help me? What do you need? A trifle, really. The wheel broke, the village is closed, thank the gods, but I'm afraid to leave Jenny all by her lonesome. See, there's this wolf pack roaming around the woods, and if they stumble on my cart while I'm away, they'll eat the old gal faster than chain lightning. Okay, so, like, what else do you want? Can you guard my donkey while I go to the village? I mean, I guess. It's not the first time I've ever loitered around a nice ass. Thank you kindly, my lord. I saw a perfectly good wheel gathering dust in the blacksmith's shop. He's a right sting bum, that horseshoer, but what choice do I have? All right, go ahead. I'll be back in a twinkling. The forge is just after the first turn in the path. Are the wolves I killed the only ones I'm going to have to fight, or are there going to be more of them?
Let's see what's out there.
Because I can't help but notice, okay, we did get XP. I don't know where XP is listed on my character sheet, though. There it is. Oh, wow, I need 800 XP to hit level 2. All right, it's going to be a little while. Garden the donkey. Are you like a magic talking donkey or something? Oh, there's a wolf. Hey, don't eat that. Don't, donkey, fight back! Oh my god. Stabs? Stabs for everybody? That's what I'm talking about right there. Oh, now you break out the whooping stick. You couldn't do it for the original fight, but now all of a sudden you found your backbone, huh? I'm gonna need these hides. Go ahead and just go ahead and give those to me.
You can count on me.
You can count on me. My wife's been listening to a lot of ABBA lately. This is not my fault. This is distinctively her fault. I'm telling you, the wolves are shameless. Back in the day, it was Sherry to attack humans. You got that wheel? Yep. Okay, I will monitor his progress. You study his work, but do you have the mental capacity to understand it? Maybe. Try as you might, there's simply not enough time for you to understand the intricacies of his craft. Done and done. I recently purchased a healing potion from the local witch. How about I give it to you as a reward? Okay, sounds good. They disappear into the distance. Well, now that I know I have nothing to fear from wolves because they're a bunch of punks, maybe I'll stray a little bit further off the road. Also save my game. My game hath been saved. Oh, they killed a little sheepy over here, dude. I mean, he doesn't need it anymore. Might as well. I like a little bit more like angularity or like orthography to the camera, I guess. I heard that there was like a top-down or like a Baldur's Gate view to the game that you can trigger, but I don't know where it is. maybe that was just like a Twitter teaser thing. I don't know. I was looking at their page on Twitter prior to the covering of this video. I actually kind of want to... Ooh, an axe. I'm not very good with axes, but we can probably sell it. Give me that thing. So we got ourselves a hatchet. Let's just follow the road into town. Towards the giant purple gem of quest indication. That guy's dog doesn't like me. Halt! Who goes there? Insufferable peasant, you're speaking to the aristocracy. I didn't know. I'm sorry, my lord. You don't look like a regular noble. I've been traveling from some time now, and the road has taken its toll. Right, sorry. Tell me this. You're coming from the north, yeah? I'm from the mainland. Ooh, the big land. His eyes light up. News from the faraway metropole must be a cherished bit of entertainment in these parts. Might as well indulge him. If not to bother you, is it true there are golden oliphants 15 feet high standing before the emperor's palace? Or that there's a whole duchy where people learn to fly like birds? I think there's a couple of Oliphant statues in the capital, but they're not gold, and I never heard of anybody learning to fly. That doesn't sound too bad. I'd definitely take a whirl on a flying machine, as long as it's boat-shaped, of course. Just picture it, paddling through the heavens, catching skyfish for supper. Hey, now that your curiosity's been sated, can I go in the village? Oh yeah, go ahead, my lord. It's all safer in there with them two nasty lizards on the prowl near the beach. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. You already met him? Yep, I fought my way past him. Wow, I hope you killed it. When we tried to drive him out, my pa got bit by one, was laying sick for 12 days. There was two of them, a man and a wife, I reckon. But the worst part is the scaly bastards made a nest in our sacred cave where we keep a shrine to Durain, our patron god. Uh-oh, I robbed a shrine. Now that we can't honor him as we should, I'm worried he'll be less generous. I mean, the dragon is great, but he probably has better things to do than drive fish into our nets. I killed the monster in the cave. Really? I need to see it to believe it. Stay right here. Hey, the nasty critters are dead like you said. You're a proper monster slayer in the flesh. Yeah, you gonna pay me or what? Sorry, that's not up to me. Who will pay me for it? Talk to Dorno the Elder. Alright, sounds good. You can find our house at the first junction across from the tavern. Sounds good. I want Crossbow Girl back. Crossbow Girl is everything I require in this dangerous environment. Alright, let's go talk. It says he's the headman, but, like, hopefully he's not the headsman. I don't want to talk to that guy. That guy creeps me out. I do wish you could zoom the camera out a little bit further. I feel like the camera angle's a little bit cramped and necessitates a lot more edge scrolling than is entirely necessary. I'd also like to see some labels, like, on the map when you mouse over a thing to figure out what they are. Like, is that the blacksmith shop? Is that, like, the tavern? I'd prefer not to have to walk into all of them. Some signage or something. Might be just because the camera was faced weird, but... Headman's house. Sir? Are you gonna pay me? Good day, don't just stand there, perch down and help yourself to a drink. What's the occasion? Life's life. I feel it, man. I came here to talk. And who might you be, if you don't mind my asking? I am Sir Splattercat. A noble in our wee clam reach. That's something new. Welcome. Are you Dorno the Elder? What's that boy up to? I killed 2 lizard beasts that were plaguing your village. He told me to speak to you about it. You killed him, really? That's a big weight off my shoulders. You've earned yourself a fat purse of dinars, my friend. Sounds good. 50 dinars. All right, got any other problems? We do. You offering to help? Sure, if the pay's good. He lets out a deep sigh. He doesn't trust you or considers the issues plaguing the village to be too serious for a wandering noble. Listen, I'll be brief. There's a pack of wolves that's pestering the cattle, and there's a gang of barbarians who set up camp in the woods near the river. You can bet their boots they're up to no good. Okay, I can help. Finding the wolves should be simple enough. They roam out there, go across the bridge into the west. Got it. Now on to the barbarians. They appeared about a week ago and told me your village is harboring somebody who wronged them. Now they're insisting we make him face tribal justice. But there's no one like that here, which is what I told them. So they carry on at their camp, spying on us, upsetting my people, and scaring away caravans. Go ahead and settle it in any way you see fit. Chase them, fight them, make them disappear. Do that and you'll have everybody's gratitude. All right. You can find their camp after the bridge to the east. Speak with the villagers. I mean, who knows? Mayhap some drifter actually did come through Clam Reach. I'll be seeing you. Oh yeah, and if you need any help, talk to my farmhand, Treniota. He's gotten himself into some scrapes lately, drinking and whoring near Swordhaven. Probably be good if you could teach him some manners. Is this him? Hey, that's our guy. Hey, how goes it? Your master said you'd show me around the village? No way, unless did he really? Yeah, I'm helping him with local troubles. That explains it. Thank the gods. Farming's hard work, so I won't say no to stretching my shanks for a bit. All right, let's go, man.
You can count
Show
on
me around the village. Oh, he already came equipped with a hatchet, bro. He's already got the weapon ready to rock. Next up, I need to figure out a way to equip myself, so we need to track down a piggies. We need to track, that's a big pile of doo-doo, man. So it says the forge is to the northwest. That actually helps out a little bit. The buildings are kind of like nondescript, and so having it tagged on the map is helpful. It's just not tagged on my mini-map, I guess. Let's see if we can go find the forge real fast, or like a Wainwright, or like somebody that can do some kind of crafting. Oh, these little spots right here for fast travel, like these little signposts. That's nice, dude. I don't like hoofing it all over the place. Quality of life is very much appreciated in a title like this. Now if we can just get Crossbow Girl back, we'll actually have ourselves like a full squad stack that can get ready for business. So what's up in the forge, man? Can I buy some equipment? If you're looking for armaments, then you better look somewhere else. That's to be expected. This is a village smithy, after all. I could still show you wares, like maybe you'll find something. All right, what do you sell? So it looks like we've got scissors and a number of other things. What if I sell you all of these right here? Like, what if I put those right there? And then how about you just give me money for them? Does that sound like the kind of thing that you would be interested in? A Yawara? I didn't even realize that was a weapon. I guess it's just like old medieval. It's like basically just like putting a D battery in your hand before you punch somebody. Like reinforces the fist. Here, I will sell you that. I will sell you that. And then all you have is a shovel, huh? A shovel counts as a halberd? That's wild. Yes, I will take all of the monies for that. All of the money. I also don't need that axe. And I'm going to hold on to the Bog Iron Dagger Blade because it seems to be worth a lot of money. Which makes me think later on down the line, I'm going to be able to do something with it. There we go. We made a little bit of cash off the exchange. But from there, have you seen anything strange around the village? Sure have. Barbarian scallywags camped on the far side of the river, for example. Just to make sure you really don't have anything special, I might have something, like, no, forget about it. The land of Nova Draconia is terrifying. Can you provide me with wares, sir? All right, I got a little stash hidden away, you know, if you got gold. Aw, dude, my man. What are we doing here? I'll probably take the leather armor for right now. It is tempting to go after the claymore. It is, after all, venerable. It does give me dodge chance as well, so like it's kind of tempting. I mean, I guess I could just put the dagger blade in there, and then we go like that, and then we go like that, and then I'm just going to be functionally destitute, but I will be destitute and much cooler than I was previously. Let's slap these goodies on. All right, so we got ourselves a claymore right there. We've got ourselves a cuirass on now. Did my character change at all? Oh, he did. He's got a little breastplate on now over the top of his fancy man Benjamin Franklin clothing. Nice, dude. If I could get movement speed options, that would be good too. Like, does that do anything? I was going to say, having like double speed, I had to wait for them to run all the way to this side of the village. And so being able to like double speed or like triple speed that up Baldur's Gate style sounds appealing to me. What's he like good at? He's good with axes. He's not very good at anything else. He's pretty much just like an axe punching guy. All right, that's fair. Society has room for axe punching guys. Let's go ahead and move on down here. I bet there's going to be a bridge at the end of this road. It kind of feels like there's going to be a bridge over here. So let's see if we can cross across or toss across and then wipe out some wolves or something along the way. Definitely wish that I could zoom the camera out a little further for sure. A lean, straight-backed man in a traveling cloak walks towards you. His horse is of the West Viltyman breed. Swift, vigorous, and surprisingly agile. Good day to you. Greetings, Sarai. Hope the road is treating you well. It is, thank the dragon. Pleasure to hear that. I'd be careful nonetheless. There's wolves over there. It's only thanks to Cinnamon that I escaped their slavering maws. Thanks for the warning. Where are you headed? I'm looking for someone, an old friend. He was supposed to come to Swordhaven, but he never showed. You need help with that? No, but thanks for the offer. Well, best of luck to you then. I don't know. I'm not a big dialogue guy in RPGs. I'm like a fast reader, so it's especially bad when there's like voice acting, because then I read faster than they do the voice acting, so I just like right-click through real fast and like speed read everything. It's a problem that I have, so I miss out on a lot of the vocal performances that are in games. But it says our wolf Quarry are over here. So far, the game feels pretty good, though, for like a pre-alpha tech demo. I mean, this is just a Kickstarter demo to gather up interest and figure out if people want to play the game. Do we? Oh, we do indeed. Let's let the wolves move their way on in then. I'm a little bit scuffed right now, but they didn't seem that hard to hit with a knife. So I don't think they'll be that hard to hit with a sword, although there are a lot of them. Well, at least one of them made base contact, so that's good. I was worried I was going to have to waste a turn moving. Yo, get over here. Hey, good stuff, my man. What does that do? Shield splitter? It has a chance to destroy the target's shield. Oh, nice. I didn't realize it was going to get, like, that in-depth with it. There we go. I knocked one down for you. I'm going to move over here. Okay, 1 HP bite right there. Hopefully we'll be all right. I've got my new damage mitigation too, though, so like hopefully they roll poorly. Can you swing a third time? Okay, no third swing. Let's see if maybe 3 damage off a claymore. There we go. I was gonna say, you better max roll, bro. You better max roll like your life depends on it, because it do. Finish him off. Whack that one. Have I tried out this bleeding move yet? Oh, out for blood is only for daggers. Okay. I mean, he came out a little bit the worse for wear, but he can be all right. Oh, he got dodged. There we go. Wolf threat's been taken care of. I would like it if it condensed all the loot on all the bodies into the first thing that you loot. That would also be really, really good. That's one of those features that I really like. What else you got over here? Anything good? These things sell for like 10 bucks a piece, and I am functionally a broke boy right now. And so, like, I gotta live up to my noble name here. You guys got anything in the camp? There's a cross-peen hammer and a copper ingot. Okay. I will take all of those goodies. Is there anything else laying around over here? Any got any, like, wolf loot stacked around? Are there any, like, pillaged caravans in the area that, like, people abandoned their goodies that I can sort of peruse? But I don't really have any problems with it so far. Like, it seems all right. It seems like kind of a midpoint between something like Pillars of Eternity and something like Fallout. Like, the skill system feels very, very Fallout, but the actual, like, gameplay itself definitely is much more Baldur's Gate-like. And so I think that's an interesting mashup. I think that'll probably work. I don't know how many other games have tried to do that, but it comes from a development house that has a long history now of releasing completed products that have really good dialogue and really good quests and really good combat and all that kind of stuff. So I'll keep an eye on it for sure. If you guys are interested in Swordhaven, it's up on Kickstarter right now. This demo is publicly available to everybody. The developers told me in an email that it's probably 2 to 4 hours long, I guess is what they said for the playable demo for right now, which I think is a pretty generous demo for a Kickstarter show-off as well. I tend to not support Kickstarter titles on this channel because I've just been, like, burned too many times and left holding the bag, having shown something off, and then it doesn't work out. But since these guys are a team that's been around for a while and have repeatedly put out, like, in-depth products that have a lot of moving parts, it's a little bit of an easier recommend to check out. Plus, there's a demo there, so you can just go play it for yourself and figure out whether or not this is something you want to support. My name is Splattercat. I sift through the pile to find what's worthwhile in the world of indie games every single day so you don't have to. Today we were checking out Swordhaven. Tomorrow we'll be checking out something else. I will catch you all later. Thanks for hanging out, and that's about all I got for you. Bye, folks.
The road is calling.